Okay, hello everyone. I am Mr. Bilal, the math teacher from Al Ma'arifa Private International School. We want to put summary for grade 12 for week 3 that have been covered the previous week. Okay, so I will start the section 4.8, the role theorem and mean value theorem. As an introduction, what does the mean value theorem? Mean value theorem. We have two hypotheses must be satisfied to apply the mean value theorem. First, f of x must be is continuous over the closed interval AB must be, and f of x is differentiable over the open interval A and B. If these two hypotheses satisfy, implies that there exists, this is the conclusion of the theorem, there exists at least a value C belonging an open interval where f prime of C equal f of B minus f of A over B minus A. F prime of C represents slope of tangent line. Slope of tangent line at x equals C. The right hand side represent the slope of secant line. So if we have two lines are parallel, it means we have the same slope. Graphically, I have here 2 points on the graph, assume from A and B. This is point A, this is point B. If we join these 2 points, this is called secant line. This is secant point. This is B, f of B, A, f of A. To find the slope of the line, we make the slope formula. It represents the right-hand side. This represents the right-hand side. F of B minus f of A minus B over minus B minus A. This is the slope of the secant line. If the curve between and AB continuous on the closed interval, means the domain, it's defined from N and B, and differentiable, it's a smooth curve. So you must have at least one value C between A and B that the tangent line will be parallel to the secant line. So this represents the value of C, which is belonging open interval. This is the main idea in section 5.8. And the mean value theorem, it has many applications in real life. For example, the radar gun. If the car the speed on the road, for example, 100 kilometers per second, this is put on the radar system. If any car has the same value, get the same value, so it will get a fine. Okay, there's many applications for mean value theorem in real life. The second type of this lesson, role theorem. Role theorem, it's a special cases of the mean value theorem. It's a special cases. Also, it has the first two hypotheses. We add third hypothesis. The first hypothesis will be same. F of x must be is continuous over the closed interval, and f of x is differentiable over the open interval. And here we add this condition. It means when y values are the same, f of A equal f of B, means secant line is horizontal. If horizontal implies that the condition there exists at least C belonging open interval where f prime of C, if horizontal, equal 0. This is the difference between role theorem and mean value theorem. So as a conclusion, role theorem, it's a special case. It's when f of A equal f of b. So when we replace in the mean value theorem in the right hand side, same value of y, so f of b equal f of a, so we will get 0. It means horizontal. This is the section 5.8. Here we have a graphing to show the mean value theorem. Here we have C1 or C2. Sometimes we have more than one value. Look here, the secant line AB. I get 2 value of C, which is parallel to the secant line, C1, C2. If one of these hypotheses not satisfied, so it's not necessary to get a value of C. So we cannot apply mean value theorem or Rolle theorem. We have worksheet here from your textbook. We did all last week from 1 to 8 with all the students except 3. And extra worksheet with answers, I put it for you in this video, related on the quota exam. I will show for you. I will start by using mean value theorem. Here, I have examples, cubic function, with the answer, multiple choice. If you have any question, you can ask me, and I will try to do in front of you one of the examples. Here, find the value of C only. So directly apply the rule, the conclusion of the theorem. Here, we want to determine if it satisfies the hypothesis. If yes, find the value of C. Let me do one with my student now. I will do first one. Here, find the value of C. Direct, he wants only to find the value of C. So in your calculator, f of minus 5, I want to evaluate f of minus 2. This is to find the slope of the secant line. In your calculator, I want to substitute. So minus alpha x power 3, minus 8 alpha x power 2, minus 16 alpha x minus 2. Calc minus 5. The answer, it is a 3. Calc minus 2. The answer is 6. I want to find the derivative since the conclusion of the mean value theorem, it is f of b minus f of a over b minus a. So what is the derivative here? The derivative is minus 3x squared minus 16x minus 16. So I want to substitute here. So minus 3c squared minus 16c minus 16 equal 6 minus 3 minus 2 minus b minus plus 5. The slope here, it will be 6 minus 3 over 3. It's 1. So here we got quadratic equation. Write the standard form. Take it to the second side, so it will be minus 17 equals 0. طبعا to use the quadratic, since multiple choice, you use calculator, modify with 3, and we get minus 3, minus 16, minus 17, or we use a quadratic formula if you want to show for the teacher if it's written. Over 3, the second answer, minus 8 minus radical 13 over 3. We want the answer will be between minus 5 or minus 2. So we put here as decimal, this approximation about minus 3.8. This is accepted. Maybe we have another accepted. If we put the second one, make it as a decimal, it is minus 1.46, so it's rejected. This is the answer. This is one of the example of the mean value theorem. Also, I want to do special cases when it's not, when one of the condition hypothesis not satisfied. So take another example. I will take here. Some student confuse here when if it's not differentiable. What's the meaning not differentiable? Means we look to the domain of the derivative. If it's defined or not defined. over the open interval. So here, I want here our questions here also to see the question here. Here, the question, determine if it can be satisfied the mean value. If yes, continue. Before, direct find the value of C. So I want also to put the question for all to be clear. The question. Okay. Yeah. So here you want to check the hypothesis. What is the domain here? This is cubic. So domain or real numbers. So it's defined. You need to show to save time. 2, find the derivative. The derivative, it is minus, we need to apply chain rule. 2x plus 8 power 2 over 3 minus 1 over 3 times derivative inside. Simplify, minus 4 over 3, 2x plus 8 power 1 over 3. What is the domain here? It's rational, so 2x plus 8 not equal to 0. So 2x not equal to minus 8, so x not equal to minus 4. Minus 4, which is belong يمين open interval minus 3, 1. So it's differentiable. It's not differentiable at minus 4, which is between. So this is a condition. So we cannot apply mean value theorem. Done. Also, I have here all practice about the role theorem. Another worksheet we have here. Role theorem, which is f prime of c equals 0 since the secant line is horizontal. So I will do in front of you also one example. Find the value of c, so no need to do to check the hypothesis. But you must know also for the polynomial function, any polynomial function, take it as a note, it's differentiable and continuous everywhere since the domain are real numbers. And the derivative, it's also polynomial. F prime of c equals 0. This is the conclusion of the role theorem. So I want to make derivative. What's the derivative here? 4x plus 4 equal to 0. So 4x equal minus 4, x equal minus 1. Done, which is between minus 2, minus 1. This is the answer, direct, since role theorem. Okay? And to be sure here, in general, if you replace f of 0, f of minus 2 will be same and result, since role theorem. This is the section 5.8. And please, if you have any question, ask your teacher during the week, during the lessons. We have new section now, integration. The integration, the main part in term 3. First, you must know the indefinite integral. طبعا, as the introduction, we have two types of integration. Indefinite and definite integral. Indefinite and definite integral. This as an introduction. Indefinite, we have this symbol, integration, f of x dx. Integration means antiderivative. Integration, it is antiderivative. Opposite for the derivative. Definite integral means we have lower boundary, upper boundary, f of x dx. This has many applications in real life to find the area, volume. You will take it in the section 5.4, 5.5, 5.9, and so on. Here, indefinite integral, you will take it 5.2 and 5.3. Indefinite means we don't have boundaries. And this is represent in general as a notation. This is represents the sum. Later you will take it in details. But now you take as a notation. Yani before you know, what is the notation of the derivative? Y prime, f prime, dy by dx. The notation for integration f of x dx. Dx means variable with respect to x. F of t dt and so on. Clear? Hello. Now, part 2. What's the meaning antiderivative? Opposite of the derivative. Yani for example, if I want to find y if f prime equal 1 over x. How to find y if we have y prime? What is the function we make derivative to get 1 over x? It is ln x. Find y if y prime equals secant square. What is the function we make derivative we get secant square? It is tangent x. Implies that the integration secant square x dx is tangent x plus c. In the indefinite integral, we put plus c, all. What is the reason? And here, if you want to know the notation, so the integration of 1 over x dx, dx, yani variable with respect to x. What's the antiderivative? It is ln x plus c. If we take polynomials function, this I will give many examples to know the main concept. Find y if y prime equal x square. What is the function we make derivative to get x square? So I want to antiderivative. Original it will be so the rule here, it's called power rule. The integrational power, we adding now, adding 1 for the exponent, plus 1 plus c. So what is here? The integrational x squared dx, it will be x, add 1, 3 over 3 plus c. And if you want to check, make derivative. Make derivative for the right hand side. What is the derivative here? It's 3x squared over 3 plus derivative constant 0. Cancel. So x squared. And why we adding 0? We don't know what's the value of c. And if we have x power 3 over 3 plus 1, what is the derivative? X squared. X power 3 over 3 plus 100. What's the derivative? It's x2. So we don't know what's the value of constant beside x power 3 is a cubic function. So in general, we write plus c. So now I want this as the introduction, guys. So to put here summary, we can go to the second slide, summary for the rules. The first rule, power rule, the integration x power n dx. So we adding for the exponent, divide n plus 1 plus c. 2, if I have constant dx, yani assume we have 5. I want to make the antiderivative. What's the function before that give me 5? It's a linear, 5x. So what's the antiderivative constant? Kx plus c. 3, dx over x. It's ln absolute value of x. 4, integration dx power -1 dx. Also, it's equivalent for the number 3, absolute value of x plus c. Why we put absolute value? To be the function defined, the logarithmic function. 5, now the trigonometric function, y equal cosine x. What's the derivative? Minus sine x. So now the integration of sine x, it is minus cosine x plus c. 6, y equals sine x. What's the derivative? Cosine x. The integration of cosine x equal sine x, the antiderivative. Clear? 7. Integration for secant square x. What is the function that gives me secant square? It's tangent x plus c. You have the table in your textbook. I will write for you the number of the pages. Cosecant square x, what's the antiderivative? And you can put note when your result negative c, so you put minus. So here minus cosecant square x plus c. 9. The integration secant x tangent x dx. What is the function we made derivative? We get secant tangent, it's secant x plus c. 10. Cosecant x cotangent x dx. It's minus cosecant. You see, when we have c, we put minus. When we have c, we put minus. We put minus. And where is the first one? When we have c. So about the trigonometric function, we have these 6 rules. Up to now, this is 10. For exponential, 11, we have 11 rules in the table. Ex dx, it is ex plus c, the antiderivative. Clear? This is the summary for the rules in section 5.5.2. We have here second part related, for example, 6, page 353. We have number 43, 44 about the differential equation. This is differential equation. The first method on the differential equation, it is called separable equation. I have dy by dx, for example, equal 3x plus 1, and y of 1 equal 0. What is the name of this equation? Differential equation of order 1. I want to find the variable, the equation of the curve that has the slope 3x plus 1. It's called separable method. Separate the variable. dy equal 3x plus 1 dx. We separate. Integrate both sides, cancel. So y equal, now I want to integrate 3x2 over 2 plus 1x plus c. This is called the general solution of the differential equation. Another color, how to find the value of c. To find the value of c, since I have a specific point on the curve here, at x equal 1, the y value 0. So we want to substitute x, y by 0. 0 equal 3 over 2, 1 square plus 1 times 1 plus c. So 0 equal 3 over 2 plus 1 plus c. c equal minus 5 over 2. Therefore, the particular solution is y equal 3 over 2 x squared plus x minus 5 over 2. This is called particular solution. And you have in your textbook 43, 44. Please do it all. If you want to take more practice from your textbook or from the Khan Academy, we will try to do it now. What is the page? 353. I will take one for trigonometric function to be easy also for them. Let me take here. Again, this is called differential equation of order 1. I want to separate step 1. dy equal secant square t minus sine t all dt. Integrate. So y equal, what's the antiderivative of secant square? Tangent t minus, what's the antiderivative of sine? Cosine t plus c. This is called general solution. If you have condition, you must find the particular solution. So at t equal pi over 4, the y value 1, t, y. Substitute, this is step 2. 1 equal tangent pi over 4 in radians, it means 1, minus cosine pi over 4 plus c. So 1 equal, it's 1 on your calculator, minus radical 2 over 2 plus c. Find c, implies that c will be cancel, it will be radical 2 over 2 positive. The particular solution will be y equal tangent t minus cosine t plus radical 2 over 2. Now I want also to make more practice from the Khan Academy. Put in your mind, more practice, more perfect. You have many resources, Khan Academy, and I put you worksheet from your textbook, from the extra resources quota with answers. So please study and you will see my material very easy. Today we will want about the integration antiderivative. Find the antiderivative. Okay, let's go. Here we have matching. We want to see function antiderivative. You want to look here between the table. I have 3 functions, or you can make derivative to check your answer. What's the derivative of ln? Ln u, what's the derivative? U prime over u. So we have different way to check the answer. If you are good in the integration, make derivative here. What's the derivative here? Derivative of the inside over itself. So this is related for here. What's the derivative here? 12z plus 3 over itself. Over itself, 6z square plus 3z. Do you have common factor? Yes. What's the common factor here? 3. So this is related. If we take common factor to prove 3, 4z plus 1 over 3 common factor 2z square plus z. Cancel. So this is related. And the third one here. Clear? And to make integration, you will take it in section 5.3. This is called by using integration by substitution. Next week, you will know how to make integration to get the right-hand side. To start like this. Clear? Type another type of equation. Here. The antiderivative as a power rule we have. Reverse power rule. What's the antiderivative here? T to power 4. So the answer will be t power 5. You can put it here, t power 5, take fraction, power 5 over 5 plus c. It's already we put for us c. This is a check. Here, take fraction, z power 4 over 4 plus c. And so on, all similar. Clear? I want to get another type of questions. For the negative, this is very important. When we have negative or radical, you need to rewrite. Yani here it's better. Add 1 to over 3, it will be 5 over 3. Power fraction 5 over 3. Divide by 5 over 3. You can make reciprocal. So what's the reciprocal 5 over 3? 3 over 5. Here 5, and this is make it as coefficient 3. I will show for you now. This is, guys, here x2 over 3 plus 1 over 2 over 3 plus 1. So it will be x power 5 over 3 over 5 over 3. Make reciprocal. Direct, you can put 5 over 3 plus c. Done. This is for ratio. If we have negative here, add 1 x power. To save time, I will do it here my way. X power minus 1 over minus 1 plus c. Simplify and answer minus 1 over x plus c. Okay. I will show here more practice on the E-class to be sure about how to rewrite and to add 2 special rules. I like my student know it also here. The integration, if we have x power مثلا minus 3 dx, it's x minus 2 over minus 2. And your answer must be simplified all with positive exponent. So minus 1 over x power 2 plus c. If we have 2 over x power 3 dx, you need to rewrite 2x minus 3 dx, rewrite, integrate, add 1 plus c. Simplify your answer, minus, cancel, minus 1 over x2 plus c. I want to add 2 special rules, very important. You know from the derivative, what's the derivative 1 over x? Minus 1 over x squared. So the antiderivative 1 over x squared dx will be minus 1 over x. As a special rule, you can put it direct. Y equal radical x. What's the derivative? 1 over 2 radical x. So the antiderivative dx over radical x equal 2 radical x plus c. And if you don't want to use a special rules, you need to rewrite as a power. So when we have 2 over radical x plus 2 over x power 4, here you must to rewrite. If you don't have here 2, here we have special rules. The first one, dx over radical x, 2 radical x. So 2 times 2 radical x plus dx على x ln absolute value. So 2 ln absolute value of x plus c. So 4 radical x plus 2 ln absolute value of x plus c. But if you have 2 over cubic root of x plus 2 over x power 4 dx. Here we don't have special rules, so we need to write as a power 2x power minus 1 over 3 plus 2x power minus 4. Then we apply the power rules. What's the power rules? Adding 1. Add 1, it's 2 over 3, 3 over 2 plus 2. Add 1, minus 3 over minus 3 plus c. Cancel, 3x2 over 3 minus 2 over 3x3 plus c. طيب. More practice. If you have 2 over x plus 3 ex dx, here it will be 2 ln absolute value of x plus 3 ex plus c. If we have 2 over x squared plus 5 over x plus 3 over radical x dx. The x over x squared, it's a special rule, so direct minus 2 over x. The x over x ln x, 5 ln absolute value of x, plus the x over radical x, 2 radical x, so 3 times 2 radical x plus c. Done. But if it's not special rules, you must rewrite the last one, 2 over x3 plus 5 over cubic root of x. To be sure, okay? Here we don't have special rules, so we need to rewrite 2x power minus 3 plus 5x minus 1 over 3. Then we will integrate. So add 1, 2x minus 4, add 1 minus 2 over minus 2 plus 5x, add 1, 2 over 3, it's a fraction, take reciprocal, plus c. Simplify, minus 1 over x2 plus 15 over 2x2 over 3 plus c. Done, guys. This is a section. And from your textbook, you must do from number 9 till number 35 or 36. If you have brackets, you need also to expand from your where's textbook. From number 9 to number 36, and if you have a brackets to expand, all will be easy. I will do it extra. If you have your guys 2x into 5x plus 1 dx, remove the bracket. 10x squared plus 2x dx, then integrate. So 10x3 over 3 plus 2x2 over 2 plus c. 10 over 3x3 plus x squared plus c. If you have a trigonometric function, secant x times cosine x plus 3 tangent x dx, expand. So it will be secant x times cosine x, which is reciprocal to each other, means 1. The product will be 1. Secant x, tangent x, it's a rule, direct from the rule. So the antiderivative will be secant tangent, they are reciprocal to each other. So the product, it represents 1. Implies that the antiderivative will be 1x plus secant tangent secant 3 secant x plus c. More, if we have integration 2 over sine y dy with square. What's the antiderivative? What's the reciprocal of 1 over sine square y? It's represent cosecant square y. So it means 2 cosecant square y dy. What's the antiderivative of cosecant square? Cotangent. And we have c, we put minus 2 cotangent y plus c. If we have integration dy over 1 minus cosine y. Here we don't have identities, and I have 2 terms in the denominator, so we cannot split, so I want to multiply by reciprocal. 1 minus cosine y is very important. So 1 over 1 minus cosine y times 1 plus cosine y over 1 plus cosine y dy equal 1 minus cosine square y, 1 plus cosine y dy. It means sine square y is this identity, 1 plus cosine y dy. integrate. I can split now 1 over sine square y minus, plus cosine y over sine square y dy. 1 over sine square, it's cosecant square. Cosine over sine, cotangent. 1 over sine, it is cosecant square, cosecant y dy. Here, it means different color, I will put it. It means you put cosine y over sine y times sine y. Here we can put 1. Cosine over sine cotangent, 1 over sine, it means cosecant. Now integrate antiderivative cosecant square minus cotangent y, cosecant cotangent minus cosecant y plus c. Yalla. Good healthy for all and stay in the home, and please, if you have any questions related for our material, ask your teacher during the lessons, me and Mr. Fadi. Yalla. Thank you.